D'Angelo Russell is in big trouble. After the Lakers started off the season going 3-0, things were looking incredible for LA. But in their most recent road trip, they went 1-4, where now they're falling in the standings in a place where we've seen them before. And that is in the play-in tournament picture. The Lakers have been there for the past couple of years. We want them out of there. And D'Angelo Russell right now is getting a lot of the blame to why they've been losing. JJ Redick is unhappy with the Lakers' effort in loss to Memphis. In the Lakers' first game against the Grizzlies this season, the Lakers ended up losing even after LeBron dropped 39 points. He says, "I think LeBron was fantastic tonight. Biggest thing that stood out. I had no idea he'd hit 39 points until after. I'm not looking at the box score during the game, but he played hard. Almost 40 years old and played the hardest on our team." But JJ was not happy with D'Angelo Russell. He actually sat D'Angelo Russell most of the third quarter and the entire fourth quarter. He says just his level to compete, attention to detail, some of the things we've talked with him about for a couple of weeks. And at times, he's been really good with that stuff, and other times, it's just reverting back to certain habits. But it wasn't like a punishment. It just felt for us to have a chance to win this game. That was the route we wanted to take. So Soom, what does this mean for D'Angelo Russell? We've seen JJ already bench D'Angelo multiple times, giving more minutes to Max Christie, giving more minutes to Gabriel Vincent. So what does this mean for D'Lo? Well, simple. D'Angelo Russell reminds Laker fans he's likely to be traded. And with D'Angelo Russell's contract expiring next summer, the best move for the Lakers is to trade him for future assets, or at the same time, a better chance of contending for a championship this year. D'Angelo Russell is the most likely Laker to be traded before the deadline. We thank Meta for sponsoring with Easy Buckets. Are you ready to tap into the world of virtual reality or AR? Because if you are, we're partnering with Meta to giving Easy Buckets fans a special promo. Let's be honest, virtual reality is pretty awesome, it's pretty cool, and you're super interested. And the deal that I'm about to tell you is going to surprise you. With our Meta link in the bio, you will get 10% off all Meta products. You heard me right, all Meta products. The Meta Quest Pro, Meta Quest 3, everything is 10% off. And then on top of that, when you buy your first product, you get an extra $30 in credit to your next purchase. What a great deal for Easy Buckets fans. Link in the bio, get your Meta products today. So D'Angelo Russell's name is on the trade hot seat. So who should the Lakers target? Lakers could add resurgent two-time All-Star for cheap in perfect trade for both sides. Nikola Vucevic is the two-time All-Star big that we're talking about today. He would be essential to the Lakers roster. Anthony Davis is clear. He wants to play power forward and wants a starting center to accompany him. And this is where Nikola Vucevic comes in for a perfect case scenario. Vucevic's numbers: 20.8 points a game, 10.8 rebounds, 3.6 assists, 1 block a game, shooting 56% from the field goal and 96% from the free throw. Nikola Vucevic is playing the best basketball as a Chicago Bull than we've ever seen before. But Soom, why Nikola Vucevic? Why him? It's because of his three-point shooting this year. Nikola Vucevic has turned into a Karl Anthony Towns big. Look at his percentages. He's shooting 4.7 attempts per game, averaging 48.5% from the three-point line. Nikola Vucevic is knocking down shots. And when comparing him to Anthony Davis's three-point attempts, AD is only attempting 1.7 attempts per game, and he's nowhere shooting as well as Vucevic is. And another key part about Vucevic joining the Lakers is that he would preserve the wear and tear on Anthony Davis's body, allowing AD to play full-time power forward. So this is the trade for Nikola Vucevic. The Lakers give up D'Angelo Russell, Gabriel Vincent, Jalen Hood-Schifino, their 2029 first-round pick in exchange for Nikola Vucevic, Torrey Craig, and Talon Horton-Tucker returns to LA. The Lakers are also talking with the Charlotte Hornets on a potential D'Angelo Russell trade. Eric Pincus of Bleacher Report proposes a trade idea where the Lakers trade away D'Angelo Russell and get depth in return. Not a star, depth. This is the trade. The Lakers give up D'Angelo Russell, Christian Wood, Jalen Hood-Schifino in exchange for Trey Mann and Charlotte center Nicholas Richards. I bet you've never heard of this trade yet. Pincus says fixing the Lakers' 2024-25 roster in one trade is improbable. The Lakers lose shooting with Russell, but he struggled to bring that consistently in the postseason. Instead, the team adds depth at this point, size in Richards, and the financial roster flexibility to bring in an additional player, be it at the minimum or up to $13.7 million via the Russell trade exemption. The cost to improve during the LeBron James Anthony Davis window is a distant first rounder with light protection. In this deal, the Lakers trade D'Angelo Russell away for quality depth. But targeting Duncan Robinson is not a bad idea for the Lakers as well, as with D'Angelo Russell being more of an on-ball shooter, Duncan Robinson is an off-ball shooter, which could be crucial to LeBron James being the playmaker, letting Austin Reeves help as well at playmaking, and rejuvenating Duncan Robinson's career. When the Miami Heat made the NBA Finals in 2023, we've seen Duncan Robinson at incredible lengths scoring threes off the bench, and that's what the Lakers need right now. Off the bench shooting, and Duncan Robinson could be their guy. With D'Angelo Russell having 1 more year as a Laker and Duncan Robinson having 2 more years, this would be a simple swap. D'Angelo Russell for Duncan Robinson. Miami Heat gets a 6-man guard off the bench that can score 20 points a game if given, and the Lakers get depth behind the scenes of a shooter that can be reliable off the bench, especially for those playmakers on the squad. But with how the Lakers are struggling right now with D'Angelo Russell, we're hearing rumors that his minutes could be changing. 3 reasons why JJ Redick should consider bringing D'Angelo Russell off the bench. The first reason, the Lakers lack scoring off the bench. They're the 2nd worst team in the league, only scoring 20.6 points off the bench. Compare them to the Warriors, the best team with scores off the bench, 59.4 points. The Lakers need support there. Reason number 2, D'Angelo Russell can facilitate the role players off the bench. With Dalton Connect now on the Lakers roster, he needs a playmaker to lead them in the second unit, and that's where D'Angelo Russell comes in perfectly with his NBA experience. And the third reason is the Lakers should start Cam Reddish, Gabriel Vincent, or Jarred Vanderbilt in the lineup to improve their defense. And my personal pick is starting Jarred Vanderbilt in this starting lineup. Once he becomes available, he will instantly boost their defensive point of view. But LeBron James needs to pick up the Lakers right now. They're struggling again. I'm upset they lost to the Detroit Pistons. That bothered me. I'm excited to see how they move forward from here. But what are your thoughts on these D'Angelo Russell trade scenarios? Do you believe D'Lo will be traded or not? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. But we just talked about the biggest surprises and disappointments of the season so far. The Cleveland Cavaliers are in the hot seat, being the best team in the NBA. We talked all about this in our most recent video, so check it out. But other than that, take it easy, God bless, and I'll see you all next time on Easy Buckets. Peace.